Hello everyone and welcome, my name is Andrew Can and together we can game. In the last episode of Can Play Deus Ex, we made our way down to the bottom of the Chateau Duclare to find Beth's hidden personal computer and her records, where we got contact with Morgan Everett, who told us that Nicolette has a key to the crypt which we need to get going to. Now, I asked you all, what should I upgrade in the last episode? And majority was that I should consider upgrading my accuracy. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Alright, with that in mind, don't need this augmentation canister because we already have it. I am going to be keeping on my flashlight for one main reason. I had to re-upload the previous episode, and the reason for that was it was incredibly dark in the Chateau Duclare, which I know is probably the intention of the game designers. However, it was so dark to the point where I could barely see it on YouTube, so in order to circumvent having to do that, I'm going to try to keep the flashlight on as much as possible. Now that being said, Everett revealing himself in this way is interesting. I wonder if this was all just a test, because if she had the key to the crypt the whole time, I wonder why she didn't bring that up earlier. Now I may be overthinking. Deus Ex got me into everything's a conspiracy mood. Because I want to know, does this game make you think everything's a lie, or is it just me? Let me know if you question things after playing Deus Ex a little bit more. Now, continuing through the house, I think we're good to go. I hopefully explored everything, and if I missed anything, I am truly sorry, though I did, in my opinion, do a good job thoroughly exploring. Love the paintings. Okay, I was wondering what that door sound effect was. Alright. So now we need to go through the crypt.
Mom and Everett used to sit out here sipping martinis and plotting to take over the world. That's how we all got in this mess.
Well, they may actually have been onto something with taking over the world. Also, like that little bit of character information. Continuing on what I was saying, though, the crypt to get to the cathedral. So it is a lot, well, at least for me, a lot better lit out here. So I think we'll be good.
Exit the Duclare estate through the crypt at the end of the maze. The system I need you to access is inside a cathedral that belonged to the Knights Templar until MJ-12 slaughtered the Knights for their gold reserves.
Huh.
I'm going to stay to go through some of my mother's things.
Oh. Okay.
Good luck.
Good luck to you, Nicolette. It was actually really cool to have her with us, and I thought she was a decent companion, though, again, probably could have told me about the key. I want to go ahead and quick save, never know. I'm going to keep this on. Also want to go ahead. Been thinking. Do I want to keep this? I don't really have a lot of weapons. Alright, well. I feel like in the crypt we're going to encounter things. Oh.
Look out, JC, I'm picking up heat signatures in the sewers. I think somebody's expecting you.
No thank you. So I was told to try turning on a lot of abilities with the power recirculator because it'll help me keep them on longer. So if that's true, I'll find out. I may be inaccurate on reporting that information, though. Ooh. I do like...
Contact. I've got contact.
Oh. Oh god. I do like how the flashlight... Alright, I have the health on, right? No? I thought I did. Well, I like how them seeing the flashlight actually made it to where they questioned. Should probably turn off some of this, though. I don't necessarily know if it did what I thought it would, but it did things. This seems open anyway. Wow. Go ahead and do that. Yeah, for close quarters like this, it's probably best. I was debating if I should change it, but I don't want to be using explosives like that. 150 skill points awarded. Progress bonus.
Try to ignore the smell. This sewer connects to a street near the cathedral. Not too far from here.
Well, I'll do my best to ignore the smell. Again, sometimes I'm glad smell-o-vision does not exist in gaming. Paris, near Target Complex, Knights Templar Cathedral. Also like the organ in the music right here, just a subtle change.
You're going the right way. I primarily need you to establish an uplink from the MJ-12 network, but I also have uses for that gold. When you locate it, I will send someone to recover it. Prepare to receive a map of the cathedral.
Alright, image received. Want to go in ahead and see a map of the cathedral. Okay, Paris Cathedral. So, main entrance, Monk's Quarters, Old Well Tower entrance. So, gonna assume Metro. Okay, this is where we are, if I was to make an educated guess. Okay. Where the gold is, let's see. Does it have it in the gold / notes? Make contact done. Access Templar computer system. Morgan Everett can complete work on cure for the Great Death. Alright, want to go ahead and use some of these. Probably should save. Unlocked. Want to turn off that because never know who it will be alerting. Not sure if this is what it wanted me to do. Looks like there's some glass here. Consider me entering. And semi-breaking. Alright. That being said, I am very interested in seeing what is here. Pretty sure this is the area it wanted me to go. There's a nano key over here. Gatekeeper's key. Lockpick. Though how you could miss that key would be a little bit interesting. Ooh. So we kind of have access to information. I want to save because we can now see down to the street level, and we can see that there's a commando down there. Interesting. Doesn't look like we can go any higher. Though I wonder what that woman's correlation is to. Ow. Ooh, credits. 100 credits. Can I get through this? I mean, it's not really blockading the doors per se. Alright, well, it doesn't want us to go through it. But I'm happy I went this way. I found a couple of things that I don't know. I'm pretty sure not everyone would find immediately. Alright, want to take this down. You know what? I think it is time. I think this is a just reason. I want you dead. Alright, the intense music started, but it's kind of fading immediately? Okay. Pretty sure that wasn't a bad call then. If it immediately starts intense music and stops it, overall, I am okay with that. I want to heal that. Alright, wasn't as much damage as I thought. I also gotta remember I have medkits that I can use. Okay. Overall, happy with you looking in there. Wanted to save. Pretty sure this key I got was for this. Yep. So there was two ways. I could have just, you know, lockpicked it, but I like the way I did it. This is where the commando was patrolling. Oh. Again, being very careful. Want to watch. Come on, you can stop. Some sniper action. Not so much action. I don't know if every time we do something it's necessary. The game's like, action? Not sure if that was the same guard or a new one. But anytime I fire a gun, it's like, action, action. That's how I feel the game represents. I do like the subtle organ music, though. I think that's cool, considering some dubs. Ooh. This is security cam. Alright. Okay. Well. For once, I fully understand. Alright, let's switch. Whoa. Not sure if that's what it wanted me to do. There we go. That was some destruction. Alright. Gotta do that. Pretty happy with the way I handled that. I'm gonna keep saying that because I'm actually enjoying the different ways you can handle situations. And maybe the next time I get into next time I get into some issues I should consider. Of course. Not sure if this will work. It did. Did what I wanted it to. I want to go ahead and hack the security right here. Page Industries. Wonder if that's Bob Page. Highly camera on. Of course, there's the one. Take that. Trank darts. I always like the basketballs. Is there an actual reason, or they just had a lot of fun putting in basketballs everywhere? I don't know. Seems a little random to me. What is this? Newspaper. United States institutes martial law? Wow, APR. In a monumentous speech held at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time today, President Meade announced the declaration of martial law throughout the United States, citing fundamental threat to the American way of life in the form of organized insidious terrorism. With major American cities already reeling under the impacts of the Great Death, looting and rioting have reached disastrous levels, while terrorist attacks have grown increasingly ubiquitous, climaxing in the attack on UNATCO headquarters in New York last week. Local authorities have so proven the ineffectual in stemming the tide of violence, and even Washington, D.C. has been hit by an outbreak of Great Death. Highly placed sources have speculated that the Meade himself may be infected. President Meade appointed Walton Simmons, director of FEMA, to spearhead an interim council tasked with managing the government responses. We will do everything that is in our power to restore peace and the security of the average American, said Simmons. In no way will we violate the civil liberties that made this country great. Instead, we pledge to do everything in our power to safeguard those liberties against all who have seemed to tear them apart. Wow. So Meade, I'm going to say Meade has the Great Death. U.S. under martial law. Simmons is basically in charge. That is terrifying. Glad I read that newspaper, though. Really does have a good amount of story. You might not have enough room to combat knife, get some lamb and ammo. Gosh, that is a terrifying ideal. And you know, at the time of recording it, it's interesting because there's actually, I don't know if this is actually going to lead to no, it seems to be different. Currently, at the time of recording this, there is an idea shut down. Well, that would have been good to know. Shut it down. But the time of recording this, we actually can kind of see some real-world implications. Especially, I'm recording this in 2017, so President Trump is a thing. He's initiated a couple of things that some may agree or disagree with, but I'm not here to bring up Trump. All I want to say is it's interesting to see how this can tie into real-world events. It says in terrorist attacks in New York. This game came out in 2001, September 11th. We had the attacks there. Now, I don't know how to discuss this without getting too political, and the only reason I don't want to discuss this isn't because I don't mind sharing my political views. It's more so that I don't know if it's completely relevant to the discussion of Deus Ex. I just think it's interesting how many parallels we can make into the real world from it. If you're wondering what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to play flammable basketball. It didn't work. Continuing moving forward, though. Ooh, more public access terminals. I wonder if it's actually changed since the last time we've seen them. Alright, local sites, Cathedral des Pans. Local sites, Cathedral des Pans. Through overshadowing by several larger and well-known cathedrals, the Cathedral de... I know I'm mispronouncing that. In the 14th, erudiscent remains a historical curiosity of the interest of many scholars. Construction has begun in 1218. I wonder if that's AD or BC. And completed before the end of the century, financed by the Templar Knights, an order of warrior monks, as part of a similar network of churches, cathedrals, and forts. Commanderies as they were called, through the Britain, Europe, and the Holy Lands. Some scholars believe the order did not disappear in 1311 with its dissolution. However, and that the Templar Knights continued to operate more or less in secret. Well, of course they did. They started Abstergo. It was a whole thing. Let me know if you got that reference. Appreciate you if you do. But whatever the truth, Payans fell into despair until purchased and renovated by a group of European investors in 1918. So I'm going to assume that 1218 AD. As for corporate retreat, while closed to the public, it still remains a comforting presence at the heart of the arrondissement. That's actually some cool information. A lot of wine in Paris. Let me know if you're from Paris. Is there just wine everywhere in your streets? Though again, this is the future, so if you are from Paris, are we getting there? Alright. There's the metro. If I was to look at my map, this is where we came from. Metro. So we gotta continue on that path. Fair. I want to kind of look at the surrounding areas. Oh.
Keep going past the metro station. The cathedral is to the south. Transmitting a photograph.
Oh. Everyone just giving me images today. Alright. Transmitting another photograph. Oh wow, Cathedral Paris. There's a bot outside. It's pretty cool to see. But it's telling me to go past the metro, and also since we're getting ballistic armor here, oh, it still takes up a slot. Well, bright side. No matter what happens, I have armor. It said to go past the metro, but I want to go in it more now. Alright. Ooh, metro station.
The metro will take you out of the way. Go back to the street. The cathedral is not much further.
They're really against me being here. Security bot.
You travel at your own risk tonight, monsieur.
Huh. Well. Always kind of traveling at my own risk. See if they have anything else. No. Alright, so I'm guessing this is just another way to make sure if we didn't see it earlier. Oh.
Oh, I see now. Your friend is waiting by the tracks.
Do you know me?
More gangsters every day. You have weapons? I am selling weapon modifications. 750 for accuracy, 800 for range. Also, I was lucky to find thermoptic camo, 5,000.
I'll buy the weapon modifications because from what I'm understanding, credits are starting to have less and less purpose. Let's do
A
it.
range weapon mod for 800. Deal.
Here it is.
Thank you. I'm glad I came down here now. I was already glad I kind of did anyway. Let's go for... Oh, I guess I'm going for the assault rifle. Alright. Talk back again to Joseph.
What do you want to buy?
Let's go for the accuracy weapon mod.
Here's 750 for the accuracy weapon mod.
Here it is.
Thanks. Still got 6,000 credits though. Let's go for accuracy. We can afford to be a little more accurate with my favorite weapon, the rifle. Healed 1 point. Let's keep healing. Actually, let's see what I can do. What is low? Heal, heal. Alright. We got 2 free inventory slots now. So I think the metro is pretty well lit. There's a repair bot over... Oh, of course. Can't go that way.
The terrorism alert is still active.
Fair. This way lets us go. Sortie. What do you say?
Make sure your travel documents are in order.
Okay. Oh, 150 skill points awarded. Advancements bonus. Why?
Make sure your travel documents are in order.
I will do. Duclare Airport. Oh, wow. It's actually really cool. So we can make it down here, but I don't see any reason actually to. Oh, electric charged. Makes sense. Probably bullet train tracks. You know what? I've never actually been on a train besides when I went to VidCon in California. It was the first time I ever been in a train, and I was 21 at the time. Though it's cool to think that there are people in other countries that go on the train all the time. Let me know, when was the first time you ever went on a train? Because I like trains. My friend Ernest Adu would love this conversation. But
You travel at your own risk tonight, monsieur.
alright. It's actually cool we were able to go down there. 150 skill points. I have a feeling we're going to come back here. But let me know what your situation with trains are. Also, if you know what that said, let me know. That's where I want to be. Gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme. Living in Deus Ex Paris. I don't know, I'm in a very good mood recording tonight. I record these at night, if you're ever wondering, and tonight's a really good night for me. I don't know why, I'm just having a lot of fun. And I've been enjoying Deus Ex a lot more lately. I've gotten a lot of positive comments and a lot of good constructive feedback, and I do truly appreciate it. So thank you everyone who's been leaving comments. I don't know if I thank you all enough, but I really do appreciate it. Alright, looking both ways. Oh. You're having cathedral problems. I feel bad for you, son, and they're warranted. So there's two ways to go. Looks like I can... You know what? Let's see where this leads. Because that's the top way. This way seems like it'd be more stealthy. Also, I can't swim that well. I mean, I can swim. It's just... It's a dead cat. Human skull. It's interesting. That was a little weird to see. Alright, we've made a choice and we're living with it. God, how long is this? This is at times like this. I wish I had a rebreather. Oh. 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 Oh.
MG12 has the cathedral locked down. If you can't get through one of the doors, you'll have to find another way. I'm not sure where the computer system is located.
Alright, they have it locked down. Not sure where the computer system is located. It's pertinent story info. Okay. Time to save. Okay.
Someone's there. I can hear you. Watch yourself.
Alright. Did I get it? I did. Alright. Got his trank dart and his baton. So I don't know if that was the more stealthy approach. But again, what I went with. Okay, am I using the right ammo? I am not. I only have one of these though. Gotta make it count.
He's here somewhere.
I know you keep thinking, oh, you're probably above me. And that's so, that makes a lot of sense to why you're not exactly. Oh, missed. Oh, I missed.
He's still in the area.
What is your thought process, my friend? Alright. Alright, you don't have enough inventory room for the assault shotgun. Don't want that. Might as well use that. Might as well use this as well. I'm pretty sure thermo optic camo, all that's gonna do for me is... Does that make me invisible? Because that would make sense.
Stand. He hasn't gone far.
What? He hasn't gone far. So with the ballistic vest, I should, keyword is should here. Gotta switch the ammo type to use this. Don't wanna be left defenseless. Okay. Oh. There we are. I like to stay in the shadows for these areas. It makes me feel safer. Don't know if I actually am, but it makes me feel safer. Okay. So it looks... This is probably where I need to go. I keep hearing Majestic 12 troops, though. Pretty sure overall this is the cathedral. I hear in it a robotic sounding system. Pretty sure this is where I can go. Yeah. No, don't find anything. We did get that message. So, I knew it was going to be locked. Alright. That's what we need to do. There we go.
Can't see him. Checking signs.
Really? Can't see him. Checking sides. Alright. Let's do a couple things. Found a body. Didn't find anything. But with that, he did open the door. Though I still want to explore. Okay. Well, that makes sense why I kept hearing him. Nothing says church. Like heavily armed snipers. I don't know, maybe it's one of the newfound British churches.
Aha! A trellis. You could climb onto the roof and avoid the security. Never depend upon weapons and high tech, and there is a simpler solution at hand.
I mean, he's right, but I could just do that, and apparently they'll open the door as they hear something outside. Alright. What? Why am I running? Okay. It's a little weird. They keep giving me a lot of cash, though. A lot of books. Reddit stuff. Upstairs. Key. Cathedral main door key added. Alright, weapon mod. Recoil. Actually, that would be very useful for this. Continuing to explore, though. Let's see what this data cube says. Adept 34501. Order of the Night Sky, 3rd rank. Those who rule in majesty, the 12 have set you to watch over this place and record all of what might happen, so we benefit from your observations as you may benefit from our wisdoms. You are entrusted with a key to Sidon's vault. 1942. You are entrusted with a key to the Fountain of Wisdom. 0022. These are codes. You are entrusted with a number in secret. 34501 08711. You will guard all these things with your life and soul, and you will do your duty 4th cent in the place of your heart. 12. That's what it signs. The doctrine of the mighty by the majestic council of the 12. Makes sense. It is commonly held that the percept of the 2 are stronger than the 1, and the 4 are stronger than the 2, and the 16 are stronger than the 4. With this, there can be no argument. If all human history is but a simple lesson, it is that the individual may be remembered, but the organization persists and thrives. A single artist is a single general. A single hero or a single villain may all die, but it is impossible to kill a people, a nation, an idea, except when that idea has grown weak and is overpowered by that one that is stronger. This then is the true calling of those who would be mighty and join the who rule the world in majesty, to shun all that is empty in fame and glory, to eliminate the weak thoughts, weak hands, and weak ideas, to give up vain individuality, instead become part of something that is glorious and strong. This is the first secret, that by surrendering the part of you that is least, you are elevated to the most. The first secret shall set you free, and those who know their duty will find in the keys to immortality. The second secret can be explained to all, but truly understood only by those who have submitted to first the body and soul. Oh! So the Paul Anka song that Frank Sinatra covered. Okay, I love body and soul. Alright, I know that's not what it meant. Really deep stuff there. It's giving the idea of you should join a group more so than be an individual. Then we have all of those codes. Interesting ideas. There's more books in here. Okay, anytime I get on this bed, watch. Not even touching it. Wonder why. Alright, it's the same book. Don't know how I pulled this assignment. I was told this was a private security organization, but I should have known something was going on when they didn't ask the damn discharge. Stupid. Now I lurk at the line of some gloomy-ass church in the middle of Paris. Nothing for company but a bunch of brain-dead zombies dressed in black that crazy cook keeps rattling on about the Templars and how he used to cook for the rich or something. I don't know. Food isn't all that great. Can't even get a bottle of ketchup. And then the German mech og shows up yesterday. Gunther. I knew a lot of stone cold people in the service, and this guy looks like he has murder on his mind. He stands down there in the tech archive like a bot. I was on patrol for the cellar for 10 hours, and he didn't move once. Inhuman. It's like he's waiting for something. I think I heard him crying once. Interesting. I like seeing just the human touches here. Let me know what you think about all this. And that is going to be it for this episode. That is going to be it for today. Let me know, what did you think about the overall discoveries we have made in this episode of Deus Ex? We got a lot to learn. We learned that the US is under martial law, that the Templars own this. Also 12, Majestic 12, if you hadn't put that together. Also, we got to look into a service person's journal here. Before I leave, I will lay this body down to sleep. I will also lay this body down to sleep. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for your time. And as always, I hope you have a great day.